Hey kids, welcome back to another adventure of Zebdallas. I'm Zebdallas and finally here, seeing MC Lars, Schaffer the Darklord, Mega Ran and Frontalot. And this is where they'll be performing.
I've managed to amass a modest size following. Go on and adventure, we're all in this together. Now ready or not, here comes the heavy weather. That's my supposition, not supposing subjunction. If you did, I'd listen what you said next for once. It's imperative if you take off the hat, the gun sneaks it back and fronts on track to your brain. Sit down to betray the Nerdcore beat radios. Tut-tut, tongue-clucking Grammarian, yo. Tut-tut, check your punctuation.
This is an old school jam, but dropping dollars like Slater. Homeless rappers second backwards and stay flat like Plato. But I'm a minor flip, so they know you can't tase me, bro. That was good, nothing you can steal. Where can the fans here tonight support me on Patreon? That's right. Thank you, Reese. All right, that was a good plug, see? Who's that coming in my chamber door? Mr. Moore. Who's that rapping? Who's that rapping in my chamber door? Mr. Raven. All up in my grill like Nevermore. I said, who's that rapping? Who's that rapping in my chamber door? Mr. Raven. Put your hands up, we're gonna bounce, here we go.
Can't take it with you, so I never intended to before my final interview. This is what we give you, hands up. Because we never gonna die, and we never gonna die. You can hear my words.
What inspired you to write Signing Emo?
Oh, that's a good question. In 2004, I felt like a lot of the major labels were trying to copy this kind of post-punk emotional style, you know? Mm-hmm. So I wanted to make fun of how this underground culture was being co-opted by the mainstream record labels, you know, like the Hot Topics and everything. So I wrote a song where we made a fake song to make fun of how it was like a satire.
I have a question for both of you. So let's say a kid wanted to be a rapper someday. What would you tell them?
I would tell them, make sure you finish all your homework, your schoolwork, make sure you're in class every day, and then use your time outside of class wisely to focus on your craft. Like write every day. Write a song, write a verse, write a couple lines, write some ideas into a book just every day. And as much as you can, just write. And practice makes perfect, you know? So I think if you just write a lot, then you will. Someone said you write 99 songs and then you put out your 100th song. I don't know if that's the case, but write a lot is what I would say. And then find friends that'll give you positive, real honest feedback. Good friends who know good music.
What about you?
I think that Mega Ran's right, and I think having an understanding of music and music theory helps a lot. I studied jazz guitar in high school, which taught me about like rhythms and chords and music. So being able to write is great, but also being able to like make beats helps. So understanding music and computers, like Mega Ran made a lot of his first early beats. He still makes a lot of his own beats. So being able to do both the music and the lyrics helps as a writer. It's hard if you're just a rapper. It's harder to make music. You know, you want to be a producer too. It's a good question, Zeb.
And who is that person that says sign more emo?
Oh, that's my friend Steve. He did a voice of a record label guy. If it sells, sign emo. Sign more emo. That's my friend Steve. He's a music teacher in Long Island. Steve Connolly. Did you know that?
Oh.
He's kind of cool.
What inspired you to make a whole album of Roger Rabbit?
Oh, you're smart as heck. I like that story because it's timeless. It's a story of an innocent guy who gets framed for something he didn't do. But what I love about that story is it's a story of friendship and a story of good beating evil. And it's a story that could not have been told if they didn't make it such a technical masterpiece. You know, the cartoons and the humans interact, right? And it looks so cool. And I think with any sort of storytelling, if the technical element looks invisible, like it looks like it was easy to make, it makes the storytelling so much better. And I love that movie because it's a beautiful story, but it also is a one-of-a-kind movie, and it really inspired me, and I'm glad you asked that question.
What about Baby Herman?
You seen it? Oh, cool. Baby Herman is a real bad boy. Beefy played Baby Herman, and you know Mega Ran was Eddie Valiant. Remember his?
Yeah.
He goes, Roger got canceled. Roger's gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get my handle. I think that's it. Baby Herman's a bad boy. He smokes cigars. He's disrespectful to women. Don't be like Baby Herman. He's a bad baby. But if he was in there, I'd say, "What's up, Baby Herman?"
What have you wanted to do as rappers, but you hadn't got to do yet?
These questions are great.
Great questions. I haven't gotten to write a book yet. I want to write a book. So I'm working on it. I want to write my life story and put a book in the stores. That's what I want to do. So that's one thing I haven't gotten to do yet. Let's write a book.
What about you?
One thing I want to do is make a TV show with educational TV show where I get all my friends to be on it and have parts where they can make songs and be on the TV show, and they don't have to tour as much, but they can be characters on the show and make it so it's like a touring version of but on TV. And I want to make that happen in a year or two. So that's one of my dreams. Make an educational show with my friends.
And I too.
Thank you. High five. All right.
Seb, you're awesome. Thank you for your
I don't know how
time.
to end it. Hey. Just read every day. Yeah.
It's the end of a video, but support Mount Mania, Mega Ran, and MC Lars, Schaffer the Darklord, and MC Frontalot for making this such a great time. And I wish that he could be at the end of the video, but he's selling merch right now. Bye. Thanks for playing with me.